Hi everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for messages from your specific person, and yeah, we're gonna take a dive in. So I'm gonna get a message from their higher self from the guardian angel cards and see what comes. Um, Funny, I was shuffling and about the author went flying, and that came out yesterday in one of my readings. Anyway, so we're gonna focus on messages to you from their higher self in this moment. So uh, let me just get a tap in here to that energy. Does this person as a collective higher self want to bring in for those that are viewing? And that is definitely it here. And it is prayer and in the undercurrent affirmation. So affirmation says, be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think, or feel is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. As we acknowledge the divine order of the life, the universe responds with ever greater blessings. You are a powerful creator. All you say and thank resonates through the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. So it's like they're telling you to watch your thoughts, watch your language. This person, maybe if you're whoever this person you're connected to, could maybe, there's a connection where they can maybe like telepathy type of feeling sense here. Thank you. So they're saying thank you, but they want you to be more grateful. They want you to use gratitude. They're giving you like a clue or a key here to how to turn your thoughts into helpful energy. Turn your thoughts into like a prayer. Affirm your thoughts as a prayer, they're saying to me. Affirm your thoughts as a prayer. So you wouldn't pray with negative words. You wouldn't pray with negative thoughts. So when you think of them or hold them in your thoughts, in your mind, they want you to phrase it like a prayer. Think of it as a prayer. And if the least you can say is thank you, like it doesn't have to be lengthy. It doesn't have to be like this thing. It's just using gratitude, more positive. It says be aware of your language and thoughts. So they're wanting you to kind of look at this thought about them as a prayer somehow. So if you may be struggling, maybe something happened that was not in the positive, and so you may have times where, we're all human, we do that. So there may be a need to kind of watch that and kind of rephrase it as you would, like if you're praying to the angels, you're not going to sit down and think bad thoughts, right, when you're talking to the angels. So getting in that mind frame, getting in that thought. So that's what they're saying here. Dear God, help me always remember that I almost said this person, but it says that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. So could be keys there. I don't want to sit and dissect this, but there does seem to be, because I almost said this person, remember this person's life is but a fleeting moment. So and remember that your lives together in this present life is but a fleeting moment in all eternity, right? So to me, that feels like don't take it so seriously, because there's so much more that makes up your connection than this particular moment in this particular life. I mean, when you cut it all down like that and dissect it over many lifetimes, this particular problem you're having with this individual in this particular lifetime, in this moment right now, that isn't going to last, it's going to change, is like fleeting, and it's unimportant. It's not as important as you're making it. So I feel like a lightening up of your thoughts. It can seem very real. It can seem very painful at times, but to not see it that way, see this as the bigger picture, as it feels like it's saying. Remember that this life is but a dream. Remember that this life is but a dream. We always remember that you exist within everyone. So remember that. So it's basically going back to remembering that nothing but love is real. Everything else is an illusion. Your connection, that person is love, made from love, comes from love. You are love, made from love, comes from love. Your connection is all nothing but love. Everything else that exists within it is an illusion. So the fear you're feeling with this person, the negativity that's happening with this person is an illusion. There's nothing else but love. You're both made of it. You're both connected in it. And this is all fleeting. It's like lighten up, see the bigger picture. It's like a reminder, right? And become more aware of how you're thinking about this, your language, your verbiage, what you're saying. This person's kind of instructing you on a clear way of seeing it, bigger picture over lifetimes, how strong the connection is. It's kind of like jarring you, like, wake up, this is like, see. And then they're funny, they're both the same colors, they're both like this mauve color too. They're kind of like wanting you to snap you out of a denser, egoic, fearful based place and come back to love, because they're saying to you, remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. So everything else surrounding this is an illusion. So they're wanting you to remember that. So there's a bit of a helpful statement here to help you move the energy in the right direction. So I'm going to use the Oracle Tarot to get messages, and I am going to be going by the words on the card versus the true meaning of the tarot, because this is an oracle, so it's a little bit different. So whatever comes up, that's the energy we're going with. Focusing on this person's mental space, what this person's thinking in regards to you and this connection, what's in this person's mind right now. And it is swift decisions, 8 of Wands. So they could be thinking about communication. It's funny, the undercurrent is budget lessons, and it's a 5 of Pentacles, so I'm getting a bit of that, like they're learning a lesson on loss. It's like a loss of communication in the physical, I feel. Swift decisions, but they're wanting to make they feel like a swift decision needs to be made, and this angel is blue, so it's also giving me that throat chakra feeling here. But it's like they're thinking, gosh, with the budget lessons, budget means, being careful, watchful, maybe even, not spending as much. Budget doesn't mean restriction necessarily, but 5 of Pentacles kind of does, and she's got like a little tear here. So it's like they're sensing a bit of that lesson that came up around communication, and I'm getting it now. They made a quick, sudden, maybe a swift decision about holding back on communication, and they're a little regretful here. I can see it in the visual. They're like thinking about, I learned a lesson here with this. I made a sudden choice. They made a sudden change, or they made a sudden decision around communication. Obvious, 8 of Swords, or not just communication, but any type of forward movement, because 8 of Wands is a card of movement, accelerated movements, and to me it also means communication. So they made a sudden decision out of that, maybe out of feeling less than, not having enough to offer perhaps, but they made this choice and they're thinking about it. Could feel like a lesson to them at this point, but this is on their mind when they think of you, this decision they made. They made a sudden choice around moving forward, perhaps with communication or just in general, and this lack mentality around it is also part of this in their head. Okay, so what is in their heart space? So it's just showing where they're at. What is in this person's heart space in regards to you? And it is unfulfilled expectations. Again, another 5. Undercurrent is 8 of Cups, contemplation. So a lot of cups, a lot of emotional energy. 8 of Cups can be a card of walking away, but it does say contemplation. So they're contemplating this unfulfilled expectation. So there's emotional lack here. They're in a bit of emotional lack energetically. I'm going to pull another one because it's not really... Full spontaneity, taking chances. So it's like taking a chance, like feeling like they took a chance on something, feel like I risked something here. Again, spontaneity. I took a chance. This feels like a lot of like being in their mind and their hearts, feeling what they're thinking. I feel like, remember, this is a snapshot in time. So some of these, these readings can go up and down energetically. Right now, they're thinking about a swift decision that they made, and they're feeling this. because this is going along with spontaneity. I took a chance, a quick chance on something, and I'm feeling like unfulfilled. Maybe they had an expectation of what would happen when they did this. Maybe they were looking for a result when they did this decision, whatever it was. So for some people, this may be this person decided to contact you, just recently, and it didn't turn out like they wanted to. Or maybe in the past, they made a quick decision to stop talking to you, and they thought you would do something, and you didn't. Or something would come about from it, or they would be able to get more clarity by stepping back, and they haven't been able to gain that clarity in this time and space. There's something here, either way, that they're emotionally contemplating that unfulfilled. There's an expectation in regards to that chance they took in doing it. It was like, dang, I took a chance and this didn't really pan out the way I wanted, but they're feeling the effects of that. So there's a little bit of I don't want to say regret, but something like that, similar to that. This person, what is coming out of this person's subconscious or unconscious into the conscious? So what are they starting to become aware of in regards to your connection that was, not in their full total awareness in regards to dealing with you, and now it is in their full awareness or becoming fully aware, and it is balance, harmony, temperance. Eight of Pentacles, talents and skills came up too. I don't know that it's talking about, to me, that's dedicated effort and there's a sense here of effort. Like the Eight of Pentacles talks about effort, talents. It's like I'm good at something in regards to this. Or this could be good is what I'm hearing. This could be good. This could, because when it says talent and skills, and to me this is dedicated effort. So I'm good at this. I'm good at creating balance. So there's something about this. They're starting to feel like this could bring them harmony and something good that is more now in their awareness than it had been in the past. Like this could, maybe feeling like this could work more now than they did in the past. We have 2 8s here coming up as well. So if this person could have anything they want, if they had a wish this week, that anything is possible with this relationship or this connection, what would it be? What would they want to see happen? Now this is just in their mind and their heart. What did they want to see happen between the two of you? If a wish could be fulfilled, what would it be right now in regards to the connection? And we have the Tower, discovery, change, and adjustments. Now the Tower in tarot can mean, a restructuring. They wanted to restructure. Undercurrent, love it. The loving union, teamwork. So they would want to quick, because the Tower is sudden. There's a sudden change. They want to discover more loving energy in this connection. They want to discover change and teamwork, and to adjust things to have more teamwork and connection in regards. So this would be a wish, like in their deepest heart of what they would want to see. They would want to see, because it's like they're becoming more aware of a subconscious, perhaps desire or unknown feeling, like there's something here that could work. There's something here that brings me balance. There's something here that I could be good at, or this person could be good for me. There's something here about that energy. And then in their wish, it's just reflecting that what's coming out of the subconscious and more into the conscious awareness of that change. And they want an adjustment, but they want it sudden. It's like they're aware that there would have to be like a total restructuring happening here, but they would want a sudden change and adjustment towards a more loving union, and more teamwork is what they would want. What they will do, remember this is a snapshot in time. It's just temporary. What they will actually do at this time towards this connection versus their wish for this connection. Well, it says new career moves. And then the budget lessons come up again. Ace of Pentacles. So it is something new. I'm gonna pull another one. Ace, new career moves. So new moves. So they may make a move. They may make a move. So for some, you may actually see them do something in the physical. And it has cash flow, balance. Again, balance is coming up. A new, like, could be new effort. They could do something. It's in its newest stages to bring in balance and flow. So you may actually, some people may actually see some sort of movement or some physical move towards you this week. I am going to pull from the charms this week. So some people, you may get a, they may call you, text you, message you, new career move. So for me, it just, for relationship aspect wise, it indicates a new move. So they're going to make some sort of new move or definitely be contemplating it. We have the budget lesson, so there's still a little bit of that. I need to learn something here. But let's see what the charms are for this connection this week. What messages the charms have in regards to this. And it is camera memories, which there's a nostalgia here. This person could be looking at your pictures, reading about past conversations, or you could as well. I'm going to pull these that came out. And we have feminine rose. So they're thinking about you in that beautiful feminine, divine feminine way. And receptivity is with the feminine energy, and we have decompress. So this can be a bit of numbing, maybe trying to numb out feelings, or looking at your pictures when they are drinking or something like that. It could be any of those things coming up this week. But remember the beautiful message at the beginning, and how to, when you're thinking of them, think of it as a prayer. Think of every thought you're having as a prayer, and you're drawing something to you, or as a manifestation affirmation. And you don't want to be pulling negative things to you. I feel like this person's very sensitive to your thoughts. They can either kind of telepathically pick up on them as a feeling or a knowing somehow. They may not actually be hearing the words you're thinking word for word, but I feel like they're feeling the vibe, and they have some sort of inner knowing about what you're thinking somehow. So when you're thinking negatively about them, they're feeling it and they know it, or they're just giving you a guidance on how to pull things into a more better and loving way. Just getting back into that, knowing that nothing but love in you and in them and in this connection. Anything outside of that vibration is an illusion. They keep repeating that to me. Everything else is an illusion. So they want you to remember that. Okay. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed this reading. And I'm going to send everyone angel blessings and oceans of love.